My dream begins when I know that I have to. I don't know. I forgot where I was, but I forgot that I have a mission, which is to meet a criminal who had served his sentence. He was about to get out from jail, released from jail, not get out from jail, and I have to meet him in a dinner. And that seemed to be my idea. That seemed to be coming from me for some reason. Yet when I was about to meet the criminal and accompanied with my mother, so that means my mom and me will meet the criminal, I suddenly felt secure that there would be an intelligence agency, something like a CIA. That's what I felt. Like a CIA organization will be watching over me on this mission or operation, as you call it. Then there was a scene. Like I suddenly knew I was suddenly in a place. It was like a barren place, not totally barren like Sahara, but something like a Mojave Desert or somewhere in Midwest America. Me and my mom were behind the fence, and there's like a barbed wire fence, and so we were behind the fence watching from afar that there was like an exchange of sorts between this ex-criminal that we were about to meet and the other female criminal. And when this was happening, my mom expressed her sympathy to the woman. I forgot what she said exactly, but she expressed her sympathy towards this female criminal, saying something, just talking to me basically. Despite what I felt was like complete indifference towards her sympathy, because what I saw was that this female criminal was like she gave a She-Hulk vibe to me. Like she was this bulky and fierce, like someone that totally not to be tampered with, despite being a woman, which is, well, not really. Men and women can be bulky and fierce, whatever. So thing is, exchange of place happened. She came down from a van and just walked towards the direction where another van was also coming through, and just coming right before us, and just drive by, and we saw it. Not just me. I saw that in the van, it was the face of that ex-criminal. I saw his face in that van when he was driving by. Well, actually, it's not really an exchange of sort, but I don't know, for some reason in my head, I felt that it was an exchange. It was an exchange of criminal, but I don't know. Yeah, and when I saw that ex-criminal that we were about to meet, he was wearing glasses, looking out through the window of the van. Yeah, and then another scene. I was in a city. I was alone. I was still being watched over by the intelligence. It happens, like as it was, and I I knew that I had to meet the criminal. I had to meet the ex-criminal at last. I was crossing a road, getting my steps on a well-polished, cemented street, like a street paved with clean cement. I felt like the city was empty. But then suddenly, I was arrived on a busy, bustling seaside. It's like by the shore, but not exactly a shore, just a part of there's just by the sea, you know. And then I walked all the way to some markings made in chalk on the ground by the seaside. It looked like this markings looks like some sort of a rendezvous point for like a beachhead, you know, for someone coming as if it was made by as if it was like drawn for someone about to come from the sea, you know, and they were about to drop themselves on that spot on the seaside. And I was a bit scared that when I knew that there's this group of people who were about to come by the shore, about to come by the sea, as if I felt that they were invaders. They were about to invade not the city, at least the seaside, and about to kidnap people, the citizens of the seaside. And but I didn't exactly know why they're invading, what's their intention, what's they're about, what they're on to. And when they came, everyone, like the crowd, there has been a crowd all along when I arrived on the seaside, and when these invaders came, the sea invaders came, the crowd gets unruly. They got noisy. They were deeply disturbed by the invasion, of course. But fortunately, I was somehow afar from all this heap of troubles, but I was still being affected by emotions. I was still getting this fear from them, like I was also being influenced by their fears. And I was about to walk away from it, despite being afar. But I was still, for some reason, I was still about to try to see if they were coming by a boat. Like I was finding that boat. I was like looking for that boat on the sea, and I saw the boat, and then I came back to my parents, who all of a sudden appeared. But of course, it didn't really came surprising to me, that dream. But they were there when I was about to leave. I was about to leave from the thing, and then from the crowd, and then when the sea invaders came, kidnapping people, and I was trying to walk away, I met my parents. My parents suddenly appeared, and I suddenly, like, I saw my dad, my father. He looked calm and like totally not moved by all this fear of the crowd. I was felt assured by his calmness and serenity. And then we were about to walk away, and then I got up. That's the end.